You'd think the guy who built Amazon, rockets into space, and stacks billions like Legos would cruise around in a gold-plated spaceship on wheels, right? But here's the twist. Jeff Bezos' garage isn't exactly what you'd expect from one of the richest humans on Earth. Forget fleets of Lambos and diamond-studded Teslas. The man has made some shockingly normal and kind of quirky choices when it comes to his rides. Some are humble, some are high-tech, and a few, honestly, they'll make you do a double take. Today, we're popping the hood on the billionaire's surprising car collection. And trust me, it's got more personality than you'd think. Before we get started, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss these fun and surprising stories about the world's richest people and what they really drive. All right, let's jump into this countdown of Jeff Bezos' surprising car choices, starting with number 7. 7. The Honda era, late 90s, early 2000s. In the late 1990s and early 2000s, Jeff Bezos was often seen driving a humble 1996 Honda Accord. This choice wasn't because he lacked money. He was already on his way to building one of the world's biggest companies, but because he wanted to show that frugality mattered more than flashy displays. At that time, Amazon was still a startup, and Bezos embodied a mindset focused on smart spending and investing in growth rather than luxury. The Honda wasn't just a car, it was a symbol of his disciplined approach and a reminder that success comes from hard work and efficiency, not extravagance. This era showed a side of Bezos that was grounded and strategic, proving that even billionaires can choose practicality over showiness when it counts. His Honda Accord became a quiet statement about what really mattered in building a lasting business empire. There's a famous anecdote from a former Amazon employee who recalled Bezos showing up to a meeting in that old Honda, while other executives arrived in luxury cars. Bezos reportedly joked, "This car runs just fine. Why spend more?" That moment perfectly captured his mindset: practical, grounded, and focused on long-term success rather than short-term showmanship. 6. The jet that breaks the rules, mid-2010s onward. Here's where the plot thickens. While Bezos stuck with a modest car, he didn't hold back on private air travel. He owns a Gulfstream G650ER, a private jet valued at around $65 million, one of the most luxurious and fastest in the skies. This gulf in spending habits between his car and jet is a study in contrast. On the ground, it's frugal simplicity. In the air, it's all about speed, luxury, and efficiency. Bezos clearly knows where to cut costs and where to splurge. At one point, Bezos reportedly delayed the delivery of his Gulfstream jet because he wasn't satisfied with the custom interior design. This shows that while he's frugal on cars, when it comes to things that affect his time and comfort, like his jet, he demands nothing but the best. A man who's careful with dollars but lavish with minutes. The Rivian move, 2022. In 2022, Jeff Bezos surprised many by showing up to a Blue Origin event, not in a flashy supercar, but driving a Rivian R1T, an all-electric pickup truck from a startup that Amazon has heavily invested in. This wasn't just about transportation. It was a clear statement about where Bezos sees the future heading. The Rivian embodies innovation and sustainability, values that align with his vision of technology that helps the planet and pushes boundaries. Instead of choosing a traditional luxury car, Bezos put his money and image behind a company working to change the way we think about vehicles. This move reflected his commitment to clean energy and smart investments, showing that his car choices are more than just style. They're about making a bigger impact. Driving a Rivian at a high-profile event sent a powerful message about supporting new tech and greener alternatives. Behind the scenes, Bezos has been deeply involved with Rivian's development. There's a story that early prototypes were tested on his private property to get direct feedback. Bezos wasn't just a silent investor. He was hands-on, showing that his car choices are also strategic moves for his business interests. The Lucid Choice, rumored current ride. Another electric vehicle linked to Bezos is the Lucid Air, a luxury EV made by Lucid Motors, which also has financial backing from Bezos-linked funds. Though Bezos keeps this ride more under wraps, rumors say he enjoys driving it personally, combining the latest tech with high-end luxury. There's a whispered story from an insider about a Lucid dealership event where Bezos showed up unannounced, driving the sleek sedan himself. The staff reportedly couldn't believe the billionaire was casually mingling with customers without a flashy entourage. It's another example of how Bezos blends minimalism with status in unexpected ways. 3. Minimalism versus image, the message behind the wheel. So what's really going on here? Is Bezos just modest, or is this a brilliant branding move? Every vehicle Bezos drives seems carefully chosen to send a message. Whether it's the frugality of the Honda, the innovation behind the Rivian, or the luxury tech of the Lucid. This contrast is more than a quirk. It's a reflection of a mindset that balances humility, business strategy, and power. Bezos knows when to show wealth and when to keep things simple, and that's a powerful image in itself. In one interview, Bezos hinted at this philosophy, saying he'd rather spend money on things that create value than on status symbols. He's mastered the art of subtle messaging through his choices, proving that what you drive can say as much as what you say. 2. The ultimate contrast, Accord versus jet. Let's zoom out for a second. Picture this: a $200 billion man cruising around in a Honda Accord on the streets, while owning a $65 million private jet parked at his personal runway. That sharp contrast has become something of a legend in business circles. It highlights not just Bezos' unique approach to wealth, but also how he separates personal utility from public image. There's a classic investor story where a rival mocked Bezos for the boring car. Bezos replied with a smirk, "I'm not here to impress you. I'm here to build something that lasts." That attitude has defined his career and his surprising car choices. 1. So would you drive a Honda if you were worth $200 billion? That brings us to the final question. What would you choose if you were Jeff Bezos? A flashy supercar or a sensible Honda? Or maybe a sleek EV that signals the future? Jeff Bezos' car collection isn't just about transportation. It's about intentional storytelling. Each vehicle is a piece of his puzzle, blending humility, innovation, and strategic investment. In a rare public moment, Bezos once joked during an interview about his cars, "If people expect me to show off, they're going to be disappointed." That simple statement sums up a billionaire who drives on his own terms, literally and figuratively. Outro, call to action. Would you drive a Honda if you were worth $200 billion? Or do you think this is strategic genius? A way to control the narrative and keep the world guessing? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the surprising car choices of Jeff Bezos, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on stories that peel back the layers of the world's richest people. Thanks for watching. And remember, sometimes the simplest rides carry the biggest messages.